Hello everyone, this is a video on how to get your Pokemon randomizers onto official hardware. So just a little disclaimer, the three things you will need is a 3DS you want to play on hardware, or a computer you want to play on Citra. You're going to need a 3DS or a CIA file, or you're going to need a CIA file regardless. But if you have a 3DS, you're going to need some sort of third-party 3DS CIA. Those are pretty easy to find on the internet, so I'm not going to explain it too much. I think it's just like the getting it onto the hardware part, which is like not really talked about. And then you're going to need this right here, so this is the GitHub link to Universal Randomizer. For your actual 3DS, it's going to have to be modded. You're going to need FBI on it. And you're gonna need to have Luma installed, like patching on. It's pretty simple, but I just have not seen any actual good videos on how to like do this process, so I'm just gonna explain it very simply. So you download it. You only need this download. So you're gonna download this. This is a zip file, so you're gonna have to extract. If you're on a Windows 11, you're gonna be able to extract it immediately. If you're on a Windows 10 or under, you're gonna need WinRAR. Yeah, so I have it right here. I've downloaded it. It's right here. You make sure you click Launcher Windows or Launcher Mac. Because if you open this directly, it will not work. And yeah, when you open it, you're gonna open your ROM. This stuff is pretty like self-explanatory. Yeah, this is my settings. All you have to do is click Randomize Save. And if you're gonna play on your Citra, you just click this left one. But if you're gonna play on your hardware, which is what this video is for, you're gonna click Layered FS, right? And you can make this folder. You can put it in like any folder. Look, you just make a new folder now for the video. Or am I allowed to? No. Okay, I'll just put it in this Pokemon folder. So let's save it here. It's gonna take a little while. The game is pretty big. It's like 2 gigabytes, I think. So, would you like to save a log? Yes, I will. And then here's my seed if you want to follow along. Yeah. There is now a folder right here that has been created. It's gonna be this folder right here, so I would keep that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, look, it's created today. You can just check because it'll just be these random numbers, and you can check, double check it with the date modified. Now you're gonna, you could do the whole part on your computer. If you really wanted to play on your computer, it'd be done right there. But now you're gonna want to plug in your SD card from your 3DS because this is a video on how to play on the hardware. So how much you open it up, hoping that it's modded, you're gonna have Luma, which is like the game patching, and then you're gonna have CIA file if you have FBI. So the first step is to open your CIAs and drag in your CIA file of the actual game. So I'm gonna look for the file. I think I have it somewhere. Here's my Omega Ruby. So I'm gonna copy it right here, paste it in CIA. How to get like the actual randomized part. That's just like the raw game. You're gonna have to put in your raw game in there, and then now we go to Luna, and if there's not a folder named titles, you can just right click and create a title folder. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this folder because this is my old randomizer. I'm gonna delete that. So now you're gonna, what the fuck? I thought I deleted it. Yeah, it is deleted, but yeah, it's deleted. Okay. And then wherever you randomized your game, so this again, just gonna copy it, and paste it back in. This is like you're basically putting this mod, which is the randomizer, on your normal game, which is the only way you could do this that I'm aware of. So when those 2 steps are done, you should be good to go, basically. Yeah, the CIA is here, so if you have FBI and everything, I mean, probably should already know how to do this if you're trying to add a randomized game, but now the rest of it just happens on your 3DS, so it's pretty simple. We'll just switch over to that. So before you turn on your Switch, you're gonna want to hold select as well. So there you go. Now it's gonna open the Luma 3DS. Just make sure this enable game patching is on. And then here's me trying to turn it on. It's gonna take a little while, but this part is basically self-explanatory. Since the titles are in, you have the game patching on. All you have to do is just install that game you put on FBI. So I'm gonna open FBI right now. Go into SD, and then go to the CIA file because that's where we imported our game. And we're gonna download this Omega Ruby game. Install. Make sure you install and delete so it doesn't keep a copy. I'm just gonna sit here. Alright, after like a million years, I was able to finish downloading. So so the new software has been added to the menu. I'm gonna open it. And yep, should basically work. I'm just gonna, as you can see here, we have a level 6 Nidoqueen we picked from our starters. And that's basically it. Hope this helped. I'll answer any questions below.